Hi, I'm Rick. This is Ricky. We're big
We're
guys.
big guys on tiny toilets, right? Look at us. We're big guys. We're on tiny toilets, and we're about to do a video. So do me a favor. There's going to be like a like button and a subscribe button. You'll get to see way more of me. He's in there too. But go ahead and smash those for us. Also, leave a comment and tell us how the video went.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What makes a chick
Yeah.
flick?
Tell me, lay it down. You're going to break down the recipe for the chick flick.
Again, this is the recipe. You have big town
Mm-hmm.
guy or girl, whatever. He or she is a lawyer, doctor, an executive, on their way to being any of those things, whatever. And they're also engaged.
Okay.
This is important. I don't know why it's important, but it is. They're engaged, and the person they're engaged to is kind of awful. But they're engaged to him anyway, for who knows what reason. So, there's some reason that they are forced to move out, either back home to small town USA or sent on an assignment out to small town USA, where they are forced to spend time with some new guy, girl who's not awful. It turns out they're amazing. They spend time with them, they get to know them, they start to fall in love. Some point, probably the hour and 10-15 minute mark of an hour and a half movie, the fiance shows up, is awful. They break up. They spend a little bit more time with the new person, and the last 5 minutes decide that they love them, they want to be married to that person, they don't want to go back to big town USA anymore, they don't want to continue to do that job, they get a new awesome job in small town USA where they stay and they live happily ever after. Oh, new person probably has a kid who's adorable and loves them. That's a chick flick.
Yeah. I don't even want to hear the description of chick flicks, let alone actually watch a chick flick. Sounds like every show that's ever been on A, Korean drama, B, Lifetime Network.
You know, my wife loves the period just before before Thanksgiving through the end of December, and I have watched pretty much every Christmas chick flick movie ever made.
Have you watched one of them?
I have watched almost all of them.
But as soon as you've watched one of them, you have watched all of them.
That's why I was able to give you the exact description of the chick flick.
It's so gross. It's like a Korean drama. Every Korean drama, these two kids are in love in high school.
Mm-hmm.
One of them gets hit by a car
Okay.
and gets a coma.
Uh-huh.
And then the other one goes off to be a successful doctor, lawyer, business person, fashion designer, one of those four jobs.
Mhm.
Sometimes a journalist, but that's less popular. And then at some point in time, they're come back, and it's one of two things: either the coma person remembers everything, or the coma person is like a blank slate. But either way, they end up with the person that they were in love with the first time.
Yeah.
Or the person who picked them up after they got hit by the car. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
boring.
Still chick flicky.
My wife has watched,
Yeah.
and the Korean dramas are even worse than the Christmas chick flicks, because the Korean dramas, there's like 9 actors in Korea,
Mhm.
and they're in every show together.
That's the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, but the Hallmark Channel we have way more really want to work.
You would think that until you watch the Hallmark Channel from just before Thanksgiving to the end of December.
My wife was at one point in time watching like 3 shows, and I thought it was just one show that had a lot of episodes. Because it was like the same people. I would be like, hey, I thought that kid was poor. Why is he dressed like a doctor? And she's like, it's not the same show.
Our son has come over to the house to pick up. He does the work that he does. He works from home. He comes to our house sometimes. He picks up jobs to do for my wife. There have been times that he comes early in the day, and he sees that the Hallmark Channel is on. There's some chick flick, and he picks up whatever paperwork he needs, and he goes out, and he's gone for a couple hours,
Comes back.
several hours, 3, 4, 5 hours, and he'll come back in and he'll say, "Is that same movie?"
Yeah. So I think from this conversation we've learned that our wives have terrible choice in movies.
I thought we were just talking about what makes a chick flick.
These are terrible. Do you like chick flicks?
All you women out there, I do not think that you make terrible movie choices. You like what you want to like. Don't listen to him.
Oh, I'm judging you. Those are horrible. Horrible. One time, I watched a chick flick on purpose.
Okay.
And it was because it had Ryan Reynolds.
So you watch a chick flick for the dude.
Yeah, I'm not even ashamed. I was dating a girl. This was before I was married, many years. And this girl, we went to see a movie, right? So I just wanted to reestablish I was dating a girl before I was married. That's the order.
Okay, that's good.
And we went to go see a lowbrow humor movie,
Mm-hmm.
which is more my style.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Why don't we ever watch chick flicks?" And
Okay.
I said, because chick flicks don't have actors like Ryan Reynolds. And we came out of the movie hall, or out of the theater, and I kid you not, there's this giant poster, Ryan Reynolds, Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock was also in it. That was actually a pretty good movie.
And I was
All
like,
right.
so I said, I guess we have to go see that movie now.
All right, The Proposal.
That's it. Yep.
That's what it was. All right, now listen. I watched The Proposal because Sandra Bullock. I didn't care Ryan Reynolds was in it.
I have a
And
man
I
crush
watched
on
it
Ryan Reynolds.
because it looked like it was going to be a funny romantic comedy, which I can tolerate because comedy I can get behind.
I have a man crush on Ryan Reynolds. Plus, even better than Sandra Bullock, I will watch anything with the love of my heart in it. Betty White.
Okay?
All right.
Betty
White.
Yeah.
Betty White has literally been awesome longer than since before we had sliced bread.
Yeah.
That's a fact. We had Betty White before they started largely mass distributing sliced bread.
Yeah. I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah.
That's a solid choice.
Yeah. Betty White and the dude from Keith Richards
Mhm.
are going to be the only two surviving things when we have a nuclear war.
Them and cockroaches.
No, cockroaches won't be able to make it.
They're way better than cockroaches, by the way.
Yeah. So we're big guys on Tiny Toilet.
If you're still watching, and I have no idea why you would, it's kind of gross. You bunch of perverts. Why would you watch two guys sitting on toilets? But if you are, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment for us. Tell us how we're doing, what you like, what you don't like. Visit us on Facebook, Big Guys on Tiny Toilets, and leave us a picture of you on your tiny toilet.
Yeah.
Thanks.